What's up, guys? It's me again, the me you don't know, but that shouldn't matter for you to enjoy a good story. So, let's get on with the show now, shall we? So, a lot has happened in the last part, and I'm going to skip a little bit. Um, so yeah, we're gonna start off with Deku waking up in a hospital. Is Deku wakes up and um he wakes up, he looks around, he's starting to questioning where he's at and what he's doing there. He's all like, oh, oh, where am I? What's this? What happened? Oh, right, Kachan. I have to help Kachan. And that's when a bunch of nurses and doctors walk in and they start shouting and everything like he's awake, and they start like questioning him as he's like sitting up at this point, and like they're all up in his face, flashing lights in his eyes, and doing what doctors do. Is Deku, he kind of sees them but kind of doesn't, and he is kind of out of it at the moment as as like he just keeps saying he gotta help Kachan. Don't know why he's so worried about that guy, but it is what it is. As Deku is he he's been like looking down the whole time, like basically ignoring these guys. And they're just like all up in his face, questioning him, trying to make sure he's alright, and trying to see if anything's wrong with him. Uh, Is he tries to get up, but no, they keep him seated down. Yeah, it's a whole scene I had in my head, but I'm doing a terrible job at explaining it. Is they're trying to stop him from moving, saying that he needs to sit down for what they're about to tell him, and Deku kind of not listening as he's just keep thinking about Kachan for some reason I don't know. As he's basically ignoring these guys and he keeps trying to get up. They keep like forcing him to sit back down, and he's getting a little what's the word, anxious, like his heart rate is starting to go faster as Deku he starts like losing it basically. As Deku's like, "Where's Gotcha? Where am I? Leave me alone." And it's it's a whole scene. Like Deku's having a breakdown before. Anyway, between the screams and the ranting, Bakugo would have eventually walked into the room. He has like light scratches and a few bruises. He got out of it perfectly fine. As Bakugo, he's just at the doorway and looks at Deku and it's all like, finally awake, huh? As Deku's all like, huh? What do you mean? Finally awake. Wait, how long was I asleep? As Bakugo's all like, pathetic. No, the only reason I'm here is just to say I'm sorry. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have. As as the nurses like stop him from talking, and Bakugo's all like, what? You mean you haven't told him yet? Why haven't you told him yet? He needs to know. That's the first thing you should have told him. And Steku's all like, what do you mean? Tell me what? What's going on? What's happening? Why am I here? Why won't they let me leave? As Bakugo's all like Bakugo just lets out a huge sigh as and then he just like punches Deku straight in the jaw as Deku's all like, what was that for? As you know, like yeah, nurses and doctors trying to hold Bakugo as Bakugo just starts yelling and he's just Deku he kind of zoned out most of it, but what he heard between every uh, I can't even say it. What Deku heard from the, all the screams and everything that's going on, like so panic in this little hospital room as Deku heard Bakugo scream out he's dead. And he's dead because of me. It's all my fault. If I didn't do the things I did, he wouldn't have died. I'm sorry. As he's like screaming this and crying all at the same time. As you know, Bakugo can only get his feelings out through his through fighting, so he had to hit Deku to be able to start his little like rant, you know, because that's the only way Bakugo can be Bakugo. Okay. Um. So long story short, um, um, Bakugo told Deku a lot of stuff about what happened and how long he's been asleep. He's been asleep for 2 weeks. Yeah, Deku, yeah, he's one of the few survivors. Few, if you know what I mean by that, not many people survived that scene that happened, and that was caused because of Bakugo. And someone very important to Deku died. And so yeah, that's what happened. As Bakugo is pretty much taken away, um, he'll be gone for a good while because he has to. It's kind of similar to Juvie, you know. That's what they sent Bakugo to. Is he'll get out in time for UA. I don't really know if they'll let him. They'll let him still become a hero. It's just that he'll have to live with what happened for the rest of his life. As you know, this will change Bakugo, of course. He won't be the same arrogant hothead, but he'll still be a hothead nonetheless. So, oh yeah. So Bakugo's gone. He was allowed to speak with Deku whenever he woke up. Like, his Bakugo refused to leave that hospital until Deku woke up. And yeah, now he's gone and we'll never see him again. Okay? So, so there's something else that happened that, oh god. Okay, so, it's only been 10 minutes. Gotta get more time on here, huh? So, so ah, God. So, give me a second. So we cut to June here as she these past 2 weeks been having a conversation with Inko as as you know, Inko's been pretty much like grieving like Deku. He was in a 2 week coma for God's sakes. As Inko, she thought her little baby would never wake up, and she was so scared that she'd never be able to see him again. The reason why she was so scared is because well, a short story is she's dying. She known that she was for a good while. She was sick, and her body is constantly deteriorating, but she didn't want her family to worry about her, so she kept it secret. Even Sashi didn't know. But Inko decided to tell June because she's basically trying to push Izuku onto her. She's saying, I'm not long for this world. So when I leave, I want you to please take care of my baby boy. She'll say something along those lines. It's real sad. Is June, June, June would tell her about Hisashi's last moments for her to watch over his family, and that she'll do just that. And she would happily look after Izuku. And yeah, long story short, June eventually she will eventually adopt Deku in the near future. You know, sometime before his ninth birthday. So yeah, that's about all I need to explain, really. Is Inko's last moments was spent with Izuku. Like they she still decided to keep it secret from Izuku so that he wouldn't be so worried, and she want her little baby boy to remain happy, though it's kind of hard. He did just lose his father. So yeah. Anyways, let's do a little time skip, shall we? So yeah, before Izuku turned 9, Inko, no, she she like passed out one day and is in the hospital now. She's in a bit of a coma. Yeah, she's sorry guys, but she will not be waking up. So that's when June uh took over watching Izuku. Yeah, so because that okay, let's try to describe this little scene that gonna happen. So Inko in the hospital, right? Yeah, and Deku he'd be in that hospital with her, as he would just like sit there and watch her and hope for her to get better. As he would just like silently cry in the chair beside her bed, as he would hold her hand and I'm starting to make myself cry. God dang it! Um, oh, got tears in my eyes right now. Um, so Deku, he's holding on to his mother's hands, hoping that she'd get better, and is wondering why she never told him. As he would stay there all day and all night, he wouldn't leave her side. But eventually, June would come in and tell him that she would be watching over him now. As Deku so like, I remember you. You were with my dad the day that everything happened. And she's like, yes, I've known your father for quite a while, as he taught me many things, and he would often talk about you, as he was so proud of his little boy. And now I get the privilege of watching over you. And Steku's all like, um, I wish to stay here a little longer. As June is all like, uh, God dang it, man. I can't do this. Okay, um, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Let's do a little time skip to when she eventually convinced Deku to go home with her. All right. So the thing is, Deku's not the only child she has taken under her care. There's two others. All right, and one of them. Give me a second. All right. All right. So one of them here is Ray Torino, the granddaughter of Gran Torino. Um, Tragic event happened. Ray Torino's parents died. Gran Torino's too old to be watching over a child, so he requested that June watch over her. So like, yeah, um, really basic story, really, you know, you know. So June would also be looking after Ray, as Ray would be like 2 years older than Deku, making her wait like 11. So yeah, cause Deku's about to be 9, and she'll be 2 years older than that. So 11. She'll be 11, and Deku 9. So well, Deku's about to be 9. Anyways, I'm doing such a terrible job, and I don't care. No, I'm just joking. I put more work into this than any other what if, honestly. Like, so many characters will be introduced. Still need to find names for them actually, but that's for another time. As I could just show the pictures and ask for names, but then it'd get kind of confusing, you know? And you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna ask for names. Scratch that. As no, I'm not actually into the story right now. I'm just introducing one of um June's dependents, and the other one is May. Don't really have the last name for her, but it don't really matter. As May would be a year younger than Deku, as she'll be the one going to replacing Deku, going to UA, and yeah, look forward to it. Alright, and back to our story. So, when June got home, as yeah, I feel like she would trust Ray to watch over May. You know, despite the age gap, they're like they bonded like real quick, and they're like sisters or whatever, or they act like it at least. They're just that close, and June treats them like they're her daughters or whatever. As it is what it is. So when June got home with Deku in tow, um, she would be all like, "Girls, where are you? I've got someone I need you to meet." And they would come out wherever they was hiding, and May would be all like, "Hi, hi," and she would like introduce herself, and Deku would be all like gloomy. He'd be like looking down, not really paying attention much. And I just scratched that whole scene right there. You know, because it is like late at night. They wouldn't be up, or at least June wouldn't expect them to be up. So she wouldn't tell them to come on down and introduce themselves to Deku. Like she'd just tell Deku to get some sleep, and she'd show him his room, and she prepared pretty much everything already. This is like it was a slow process of getting everything ready for Deku to move in, because she was living with these girls. Raising them is easy compared to raising a boy, so like she had to prepare a little bit. And I'm like so tired right now. I'm sorry. I lost like all the energy as soon as I sat down to record this. And the thing is, after I'm done with this, I'll probably be like, ugh, never mind. You guys don't need to know. But anyways, where was I? Oh yes. They gotta get Deku ready to go back to school. Yeah, that's the thing. You know what? I'm gonna end it off here. I see it's getting a little boring. It's about time I do another little time skip. And I'll do that the next part. I'm not going. Oh, no, screw it. I'm going to skip all the way. No, I lied. I'll catch you guys in the next part. Maybe I'll be more awake, but most likely not. Yeah, I knew I should have recorded this yesterday. It'll get better, I swear. You just gotta wait to get through all the boring bits. You gotta wait for Deku to grow up. You know, I wanna do a time skip, but you miss out on a lot. Cause, yeah. I just wish I could explain these little scenes better. And, you know, there's a lot of conversations I cut out because, you know, I'm terrible at them. So no, I should really just write a script. That's what I should do. But I'm too lazy to do that. I need someone to help me, honestly. Like, someone needs to just do everything for me and I could just say it. Or I could just write it down for someone else to say it. Because they'd probably do a better job than me. Honestly. Why are you guys still here? Leave already. Like if you like, subscribe if you wanna, and let me know if you enjoyed or not. Bye.